Hi, welcome back to A Beautiful Jungle. If you're new here, my name is Sharon. Today was supposed to be a day for me to rest. I was off and I was going to rest. But then the hubby hit me with, oh, we don't have any more freezer meals. But thank God always has a plan. God always has a plan. I had a 4 pound chuck roast defrosted in the refrigerator. I had a pack of hamburger patties and like five pieces of chicken breast defrosted in the refrigerator. And that was not my plan, was not to cook today. So I end up cooking the hamburgers and gave me also an opportunity to use the cauliflower leaves that I harvest, and that's what I'm going over. I put a couple of smoked turkey neck bones in a pot and cooked the collard greens. I'll show you how I did that. And what else did I do? Oh, and I used my canned potatoes that we canned together and the beans that we canned together. So gave me an opportunity to use some of the things that was in the house. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Sugar, pumpkin for seeds. I need to get in there and get those seeds. But back to this. While our neck bones are in the pot, we're going to trim our chicken breast, the fat off of our chicken breast, and we're going to slice them in half. And we're going to cook it just like this. And then once we are ready to add it to our food, then we're going to we're going to slice them up. Then we're going to slice it up into strips. So I don't have that much chicken breast defrosted. So we're not doing too much to this. I have avocado oil. Yes, this is avocado oil. I'm putting some poultry seasoning on here. It's not that much left. Let's just finish it. I will get that. Onion powder. Garlic powder. Black pepper. And some Italian seasoning. So I put some of my onions that I grew and chopped up in here. Frozen onions that I grew the onions, I chopped them up, and I froze them, so they're inside the pot with the neck bones. This pot is going to be for our beans, so let's open that up while the olive oil is heating up for the chicken in that pan. So we're going to put our red beans that we canned together in April, the day after my birthday, and I want all of that down there. You already know. You already know. I'm gonna get all of it out because one of my subscribers said that I can use the liquid that I canned it with, and we're gonna throw this lid out. I mean, you can keep this lid, wash it out, keep the lid, and use it for you know, something else you want to preserve, but you cannot recan with this. And I'm going to throw some of these remaining of the white onions in here. It smells so good. And I have some red onions I'm going to put in here also. I usually put potatoes in here, but I don't want to open up a whole jar of one of the canned potatoes I have. I'm going to drop, this is the garlic that, some of the garlic I grew and minced it up and put it into silicone cups and froze them. So I'm going to take one of these, and it still smells so good. Put it in there, one of them, put it in here.
Your hand will guide me, your right hand will hold me. I will trust you, Lord. Even when the storms are raging, I will love you, Lord. Even when this heart is breaking, if I ride the wings of morning, if I dwell by the farthest sea, even there your hand will guide me.
So this is our cauliflower leaves. They're already clean. You guys saw when I did that with the garden harvest. So our pot with our neck bones is in here. And the garlic, onions, and pepper are in here. And our home canned chicken stock. So we're just going to add this to it. And this is going to grow down to nothing. I feel like I should go out there and pick some more cauliflower leaves. But it's raining, so that's not going to happen. Okay, so I had to get a jar of the potatoes that we canned together on August 10th because we're making pot roast, and pot roast requires potatoes.
Even there your hand will guide me, your right hand will hold me. I will trust you, Lord. Even when the storms are raging,
Our greens here. Our chicken is right here resting. I have the cover on it, the microwave cover on there. And the greens are here. I'm going to turn this down. I'm going to turn the stove down to low and just let it simmer. Just going to let it simmer and get soft. And these are the onions that are in there, chopped up onions. Our peppers are there. I think I'm going to put some more pepper in here. The garlic is in there. It smells good. But I need to add some seasoning to this. So I'm going to add some black pepper. Onion powder. Some slap your mama, but don't really do it. I'm going to pat dry. I'm going to put some avocado oil in my pan, and I'm going to pat dry my roast. And what you saw me doing, I don't have any bone broth, beef broth. So what you saw me doing was mashing up some cubes. If you're picking it up and it's still sticking to the pot, it's not ready. Once that meat releases, then you're good. You can flip it. We're going to turn our stove off. garlic around here. It's popping up on its own now. It's good. It is good to go. Come in here. Come in here. It's loud. Yes, it is. I don't have any whole carrots, and this is the last of my harvest carrots. So either I'm growing more carrots this year, but I really don't have a whole bed to dedicate to a whole carrot. I should have cut it from here. So it is what it is. This is last year. It says July 7th, 2023 harvest. So we're gonna put these carrots in here. Break it up, drop them in there. Get our peppers. Drop one of our garlic cubes in here. Put some red onions in here. And this is the last of my red onions. I really need to start with some of these peppers in here. There you go. And I am going to sprinkle some garlic powder in here also. Look how nice and fine this garlic is. I still have more garlic from the harvest. Get some black pepper in here. Onion powder. I'm going to put some of this, the complete seasoning. Put this down. Total seasoning. Some of these potatoes in here. And these potatoes I'm going to cube up. The ones that's in here, I'm going to cube them up and put them into my red beans. Because the potatoes kind of thicken. The potatoes, you put them in your beans, it thickens up your sauce. And my little mixture of the bouillon cubes, the beef bouillon cubes, I'm just going to pour some in here. I did a lot, but it's mostly liquid. That's plenty. Let's try to flip this so everything is everything. And this, oh, guess what? Let's get the vegetables at the bottom. Get this on top of here. You see the potatoes are still holding their shape. Get that meat, get the vegetables down there. Put the cover on, and we are putting this in the oven now. So make sure we don't have anything spilled. We do not want to mess in the oven. Just checking to make sure that the racks are properly where they're supposed to be. And we're going to leave that there. At 1 hour and 20 minutes, I'm going to come and I'm going to flip it, stir the vegetables, flip the meat. And we're going to let that cook. Woo.
If I Even when the storms are raging, I will love you, Lord. Even when this heart is breaking, if I ride the wings of morning, if I dwell by the farthest sea, even there your hand will guide me and your strength sustain me. I will trust you, Lord. Even when the storms are raging, I will love you, Lord. Even when this heart is breaking, for I'm never alone. Your faithfulness endures forevermore. For I'm never alone. Your faithfulness endures forever.
Let's make some homemade butter. I have heavy whipping cream here, and I have my whisk attachment. We are making garlic butter, but we're making this butter from scratch. You're gonna need this cloth because it splashes everywhere.
When you stumble through the waters, when you're walking through the fire, the waves shall never overcome you, flames shall not consume you. I will trust you, Lord.
I need to clean down the sides. It's whipping up right now. This is where we're at right now. And all of this is going to separate. The buttermilk, I don't know if you heard me when I was taking care of the rice, but the buttermilk is going to separate, and that's when the splashing starts, when it starts to separate and make the butter, and then you have the buttermilk. You can take that buttermilk and make biscuits with it. Yes. Or buttermilk chicken, buttermilk fried chicken, where you marinate your chicken in buttermilk. Now this is our butter here, and you're gonna need. I have my cheesecloth here because you're gonna need to run cold water and squeeze it out until it runs clear. So this is going to be a process, okay? And here at the Beautiful Jungle, what do we say? We want everything. I want it all. I want all of it. So I'm going to run through all of this to get all of this. Yes, indeed. And that's our buttermilk in there. I'm going to get a slotted spoon. Look at that. That's the buttermilk with the butter right there. I'm going to use the slotted spoon to pick it up. We are going to squeeze this out until it runs clear. And you just squeeze it like this. Running the water, squeezing it.
Even when the storms are raging, I will love you, Lord. I will trust
processor. I'm hoping that this works in here. Let's see. But that's our butter. Actually, I want to chop up the parsley first. Ugh. Let's chop up the parsley in here first. Let's add some salt, and this is to taste. And we are forgetting the main ingredient, and we're using our garlic. We're going to use 2 tablespoons of our garlic. And then we're going to taste it and see if we need some more garlic or some more parsley or some more salt. Let's taste it.
Taste. Is it good?
So good. So good. Let's put some fresh black pepper in here. Let me tell you, God always has a plan. So I don't know why I was making this big meal for the family, but it turned out to be with the garlic butter, homemade garlic butter, and everything else. And my 2 children, Victoria, who is 7, Jaden, who is 9, came home with, show it.
AB honor rolls.
AB honor roll. They're on the AB honor roll. So this is definitely a special meal tonight. I just wanted to share that with you guys and give them a big old shout out, and please in the comment tell them congratulations, because they really worked hard. We're going to start the Alfredo sauce. We are going to put 6 tablespoons of butter in this pot, melt it down, and probably a little bit more than 6. But we like it creamy and buttery. And 1 cup. And honestly, I don't measure this. I really don't. I just know how to make it from my head, but I know I need to start doing that. So I'm going to do the measuring. 3/4 cup of heavy whipping cream in here. 3 tablespoons. 1 cup, 3/4 of heavy whipping cream in here. And this doesn't look like enough for me, so I'm putting another cup in here. I'm just going to pour this whole thing in here. This is a big family. So that's a whole 1 quart of heavy whipping cream.
Come
know. But like I said, eyesight. That's what I do. So that's our pot roast. No, this is the pasta one. This is for the pot roast. This is our pot roast in here. Oh, yes. You in here? You see this? Yes. 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 Oh, and it's tender. Yes. I keep saying yes. Yes, it's tender too. Let's get a little taste of that gravy. Of that really good brown gravy. I don't want to do potatoes or anything. Yeah. 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 And this is a 6-ounce package of Parmesan. I put one in there already, and I'm just going to sprinkle just a little bit. That was like a half a cup. Less than a half a cup probably. And we're just going to let this thicken. And we need to keep an eye on our pasta, because we do not want soft pasta. Put some salt in there. Crack some fresh black pepper in here. Not ready yet.
Even when this heart is breaking through, I'm never alone. Your faithfulness endures forevermore. I'm never alone. Your faithfulness endures forevermore.
Thank you guys. That's it. We did our pot roast. We used up our. We did our red beans. Did the rice. We did our cauliflower leaves, and I transferred the. I transferred the Alfredo to a bigger pot, and the Alfredo. So it's dinner time. The family is here. They're ready to eat, and it's time for dinner.
Bye bye.
She said bye-bye. So thank you guys for coming along with me. I hope you enjoyed the video. A day in a busy mom's life.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Yes. See you later with that part. Thank you so much, and have a blessed day.
Bye-bye.